Hi, I'm Amy Murray from Teaching Exceptional Kinders, and today I'm here to share my favorite Groundhog picture books to use in your kindergarten class. Groundhog's Day is a fun day to celebrate in kindergarten about practicing making predictions of what's going to happen and using that big term predictions to make a guess and all of that fun stuff. So you can make charts and graphs and do worksheets. There's all different things you can do with Groundhog's Day. But here are some of my favorite books. This one is called Groundhog. It is nonfiction. It's a My Incredible World picture book. This one's got lots of good photos and different facts and things in it. I just appreciate the simplicity of this, especially for kindergarten. You can learn about what groundhogs like to eat, where groundhogs live, and all of that in here. Now, Gail Gibbons is my go-to for nonfiction books. Sometimes, though, her nonfiction texts go a little bit above kindergartners' heads, so you have to be a little bit careful. This one is a fun one about Groundhog's Day specifically. The only thing I don't love about Gail is that she does not use photos in her nonfiction books, and I think it is helpful to have the pictures, so that's why I use more than one nonfiction book. But her illustrations are engaging nonetheless. So this one goes through all about Groundhog's Day, and there are some extra facts about groundhogs specifically at the end. That is a good one for learning about groundhogs. Then we've got The Substitute Groundhog by Pat Miller. This one's cute, all about a groundhog who woke up. I'll read the first page. The day before Groundhog Day, Groundhog woke up sick. His muscles ached and his throat hurt. I mean, how relatable, right? We've all woke up not feeling well on an important day or something special. So he goes to see the doctor and it's not good. So he needs a substitute groundhog. And that is what this book is all about. It's a fun one for kids. It's a little bit on the longer side, but it does keep them engaged. That was the one that they really did enjoy. Next up, we have Groundhog's Dilemma by Kristen Remenar. This one has great illustrations, and it's about how the groundhog makes his decision and then has to live with that decision. And he just calls it like he sees it. So he comes out and he sees his shadow, and half of the animals are excited and half of them are not happy at all. And so Groundhog has to deal with that throughout the book, and dealing with people congratulating him and giving him gifts because they like his prediction, and other people noticing that and they don't like his prediction, and then how he gets out of this dilemma at the end. It's a cute story about consequences of our actions, whether we intended to hurt anyone's feelings or not. All right, and one of our last suggestions here is Groundhog Day. In this book, Groundhog's friends, the other forest animals, are planning a Valentine's Day party, and they're so excited about it, and then they realize, oh no, if Groundhog sees his shadow on Groundhog's Day, he'll be back in his den or his burrow for Valentine's and he'll miss our party, and they don't want him to miss their party. So they figure out that they think Mr. Groundhog is afraid of his shadow. So they go out of their way to get him out of his burrow and teach him how to not be afraid of shadows and how great shadows really are. And then he says, okay, that was a great day, but now I have to get back. It's cold up here. I'm going home. And they don't necessarily love that. But he gives them a ground hug and off he goes. And then he emerges at the end in time for St. Patrick's Day. And he comes up and he's all excited. He says, everyone's here now for St. Patrick's Day. Everyone except Bunny. Because, oh, you know Bunny. He's always holed up this time of year and he's decorating Easter eggs. So it's an adorable story about friendship and making sure people feel included. And it's got great illustrations. It's sure to keep your kindergartners engaged during your read aloud time. And our bonus story is 10 Grouchy Groundhogs. If you happen to have this from Scholastics from years past, it's a great counting book and predicting book, and it uses a lot of awesome vocabulary for adjectives and describing words. So if you're working on adjectives or describing words, this book pairs great this time of year. It is, I believe, out of print. I will link it down below if I can find it, but if you happen to have it stashed away from years past, it's a great Groundhog's Day book too. What books did I miss? Let me know down in the comments. I always look forward to hearing what other teachers like to read this time of year as well, and I like to add to our collection. You will find Amazon affiliate links for all of the books I mentioned down below. I do earn a very small commission if you choose to purchase using those links. That's all. There's no catch other than that. All right, if you have any other comments or questions, leave them down below. While you're there, please like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos full of tips and tricks for busy kindergarten teachers. If you need to get in touch with me, here's how to do that. Until next time, have an exceptional day.